Today we're gonna explore the career of a legend who has earned his place among the giants. He became one of the greatest defenders in the history of football, symbolizing hard work and determination. His presence on the field always intimidated opponents and inspired his teammates. In today's episode of Hero's Journey, we will tell the surprising story of the warrior Sergio Ramos. In the quiet town of Camas, in the province of Seville, a boy was born whose destiny would lead him to the highest levels of world football. Sergio Ramos, from a very young age, showed an unwavering passion for the sport. His first challenges arose not in the big stadiums, but in the streets and improvised fields of his neighborhood. Sergio's childhood was marked by a strong bond with his family. His parents, Paqui and Jose Maria, always believed in their son's potential. His older brother, Rene, played a crucial role, guiding and encouraging Sergio every step of the way. It was Rene who first noticed the exceptional gifts of his younger brother, recognizing that Sergio was not just another boy with a dream, but someone destined for greatness. Curiously, in some youth championships, the brothers faced each other as rivals. Rene also had some skill with the ball at his feet, but he soon recognized that Sergio had an even brighter future. Instead of fostering rivalry, Rene decided to support his brother, helping him develop his talents and strengthen his mentality. With other neighborhood friends, Sergio formed teams for local games and spent hours training to exhaustion under the hot Spanish sun, where his determination and grit began to stand out. It was visible to everyone that this young man had something special. His ability to read the game, his speed, and above all, his courage became evident in every match. It was on one of these neighborhood fields that a scout from Sevilla FC noticed the young player. During a youth tournament, in a fiercely contested match against one of the biggest local rivals, Sergio suffered a serious injury. Most young players would have given in to the pain, but not Sergio. Determined not to let his team down and inspired by the fervent support of his family and friends present, he returned to the field. Even limping, he not only defended bravely, but also scored the decisive goal that secured his team's victory. This moment became a symbol of his resilience and passion for the game. It was a turning point, concrete proof that he was destined to overcome any obstacles in his path. Thanks to this feat, at the end of the match, at just 14 years old, Sergio was invited to join Sevilla's academy. Sergio, still a teenager, had to leave behind the safety of his home and the comfort of his family. The longing for his parents, brothers, and friends was constant, but his passion for football and the desire to triumph motivated him to move forward. He knew that great achievements required great sacrifices. In the early years at the academy, Sergio faced physical and emotional challenges. The competition was fierce, and he needed to stand out among the best. There were moments of doubt and insecurity, but Sergio found strength in his mentors and coaches. Joaquín Caparrós, one of Spain's most respected coaches, saw something special in Sergio and guided him with wisdom and patience. Caparrós taught the importance of discipline, work ethic, and resilience. Another important mentor was Pablo Blanco, a paternal figure at the academy. Blanco taught Sergio the art of defense, shaping his skills and helping him understand the importance of being a leader on the field. Under the guidance of these mentors, Sergio not only honed his technical skills, but also developed a strong character and a winning mentality. And it was on this solitary journey, far from home, that Sergio Ramos found his true strength. Solitude forged his character. Longing made him value each achievement even more, and the challenges prepared him to become a legend in the world of football. It was during these years that Sergio faced one of the most challenging and defining episodes of his young career in Sevilla's youth category. In a decisive match of a regional tournament, Sevilla's team was behind on the scoreboard and about to be eliminated. During the halftime break, with spirits low and morale down, Sergio, despite being one of the youngest players on the team, unexpectedly took a leadership role. He motivated his teammates with words of encouragement, reminding them of the effort and dedication they had put in so far. Inspired by his determination, the team returned to the field with new energy. Sergio, playing with impressive intensity and maturity, led the defense and actively participated in building attacking plays. Sevilla's team managed to turn the game around and win the match, securing qualification for the next stage of the tournament. This episode was a milestone in Sergio Ramos' career, showing his leadership ability and his skill to positively influence his teammates even in moments of adversity. In 2005, at the age of 19, Sergio made a controversial transfer from Sevilla to Real Madrid. The decision caused controversy among Sevilla fans who felt betrayed. Additionally, the pressure of playing for one of the biggest clubs in the world was immense. Ramos faced criticism and doubts about his ability to adapt and shine in the new environment. However, he used these criticisms as motivation, dedicating himself even more to training and honing his skills. Sergio Ramos' transfer to Real Madrid cost 27 million euros. Making it at the time the most expensive transfer for a defender in football history. This move marked the beginning of a golden era for both Ramos and Real Madrid. At the club, Sergio became a defensive pillar, helping the team win numerous titles. Among his achievements are 4 UEFA Champions League titles, 5 La Liga titles, 2 Copa del Rey, 4 Spanish Super Cups, 3 UEFA Super Cups, and 4 FIFA Club World Cups. His presence on the field was unmistakable, characterized by his leadership, courage, and technical ability. Sergio Ramos also stood out for his ability to score goals, something rare for a defender. He scored 101 goals in 671 games for Real Madrid, many of them in decisive moments, including the memorable header in stoppage time of the 2014 Champions League final, which took the match to extra time and secured Real Madrid's victory over Atletico de Madrid. He became Real Madrid's captain and was seen as a symbol of determination and resilience, someone who always put the club above everything and had an obsession with winning at all costs until the last second. But none of this was achieved without much sweat and blood. Sergio has declared in several interviews that his day starts very early, often around 6 a.m. Before even going to the training center, he always dedicates the first hours of the day to physical training, including strength, endurance, and agility exercises. Throughout his career, his training regime has been personalized to meet the demands of his position as a defender, focusing on muscle explosion, speed, and jumping ability. Sergio Ramos' dedication goes beyond training. He maintains a strict and balanced diet, designed to optimize his performance and recovery. Hydration is another priority, with constant water consumption throughout the day. Rest and recovery are also crucial aspects of his routine. Sergio values good sleep and uses recovery techniques like cryotherapy, massages, and stretching to ensure his body is always ready for the next challenge. In parallel with his brilliant career at Real Madrid, Sergio Ramos also had moments of brilliance with the Spanish national team. He made his debut for the senior team in 2005, and over the years he became the main defender of the Spanish defense. Ramos helped Spain win the Euro Cup in 2008 and 2012, and the World Cup in 2010. His leadership and consistent performance were fundamental to these historic achievements. He became the player with the most appearances for the Spanish national team, with 180 matches. Sergio Ramos' career is one of the most notable in football history. He not only stood out as one of the best defenders of his generation, but also redefined the defender's position, showing that a defender can be decisive both in defense and attack. Off the field, Sergio Ramos leads a balanced lifestyle that reflects his personality and value. He's a dedicated family man, spending as much time as possible with his wife and children. Sergio is known for his love of music, often playing guitar and singing in his leisure moments. What few people know is that in addition to his achievements in football, Sergio Ramos also has a significant commitment to social causes. He's a UNICEF ambassador, using his platform to help children around the world. Sergio actively participates in fundraising and awareness campaigns to provide education, health, and protection to children in vulnerable situations. He also supports blood donation initiatives and is an advocate for equality and inclusion in sports. At 38, Sergio had the opportunity to return home and play again for Sevilla in 2024, reuniting with old club staff. Sergio played for 1 season and is currently without a club, but there has been no announcement on retirement so far. Sergio Ramos will always be remembered for his leadership on and off the field, regardless of his captain role. He teaches us that true strength comes from perseverance and dedication. This fighting spirit and courage can be internalized in our lives. If you want to continue being inspired by stories of ordinary people who achieved extraordinary results, don't forget to subscribe to the Hero's Journey channel. Today we stop here. Until the next episode of Hero's Journey.